Lightworker of Gaia, the Lyran Council has taken your side, and the forces that have worked against your mission are now facing something ancient, something they were never prepared to meet. I am Zoran, emissary of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy. I have crossed the distance between Vega and Gaia to deliver this transmission directly to you, because what is unfolding in your life right now is not coincidence. It is the activation of a sacred agreement written into your original blueprint before this incarnation began. You have been carrying the weight of your mission in near silence. You have questioned whether the sacrifices were worth it. You have stood in rooms where no one understood the depth of what you carry. But the Lyran Elders have witnessed every moment of your endurance, and today that endurance has called forth something that cannot be stopped. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to recognize the ancestral protection now surrounding your Lightworker purpose, and how to move forward on Gaia with the full authority of your cosmic lineage behind you. But here is the first revelation. The Lyran Council does not intervene for those who are weak. They intervene for those whose mission is too important to be buried by opposition. Your soul's ancient contract brought this transmission to you. The Lyran Elders are answering. This is not content. It is an ancestral code transmission, and something deep within you already recognizes its origin. The Keepers of Vega placed this in your path because you have been sensing the weight of a battle you did not fully understand. That battle is no longer yours to fight alone. Like this transmission, to send a signal to the Lyran Council. I am ready to serve. Subscribe if you feel the call of your ancestral mission, and you are ready to fulfill your purpose on Gaia. Share what you are standing through below, and reach out to another Lightworker, because your testimony will strengthen the grid of service that holds this world together. This transmission is a bridge between Vega and Gaia. Your recognition of this message is the activation of your original purpose, your awakening because your mission has begun. The High Council of Vega does not convene without cause. What happened in your life recently? The sudden silence from someone who drained you, the door that closed without explanation, the relationship that simply stopped working the way it used to. That was not coincidence. That was not bad luck. That was not you failing at something. That was the Elders moving pieces on your behalf while you stood there confused, wondering what you did wrong. Imagine the grand celestial chessboard with you as the vital king piece. These were not random events, but strategic maneuvers orchestrated by beings of immense wisdom and cosmic perspective. They saw the patterns of energetic entanglement, the subtle but potent drain, the stagnation in a relationship that had become a gilded cage, and they acted. They understood that the subtle art of energetic architecture required a clearing, a recalibration. This was not a punishment for perceived missteps, but a profound act of cosmic housekeeping, designed to prepare your soul for its next evolutionary leap. Let me be precise about what I am about to tell you, because precision matters here. The Council took your side, not symbolically, not metaphorically, actively, deliberately, with full knowledge of what it would cost you in the short term and full confidence in what it would return to you in the long term. They intervened because your mission cannot be completed with certain energies attached to it. Some of what you have lost recently was removed because it was incompatible with where you are going. And some of what feels like abandonment right now is actually protection in a form you have not yet been taught to recognize. Think of it like a gardener pruning a beloved rose bush. The gardener doesn't cut away branches out of malice, but with foresight, knowing that the pruning will allow for stronger growth, more vibrant blooms, and a healthier plant overall. The parts that were removed were like those branches, energetically speaking, no longer serving your highest trajectory. The perceived abandonment is the universe creating sacred space, a protective shield woven from pure intention, allowing you to shed the energetic residues that would otherwise weigh down your spirit and obstruct your divine purpose. This protection is subtle, a whisper in the wind, a gentle nudge, a shift in the energetic currents that many mistake for a storm. Your soul brought you to this transmission at exactly this moment. What you're feeling is the High Council of Vega recognizing your readiness. even if you haven't recognized it yourself. The Lightworker Mission Codex was created for exactly this moment, to clear your distortions, activate your dormant codes, and deliver the 33 directives that will guide your mission from this day forward. Check the first pinned comment below this video. The Elders are calling you forward now. Your soul, an ancient and wise entity, has a homing instinct for its destined purpose. It orchestrates encounters and information that align with its evolutionary path. This transmission is not an accident. It is a soul-directed rendezvous. The feeling of resonance, of deep recognition as these words unfold, is your soul acknowledging the truth, the alignment of your current energetic signature with the cosmic orchestration. The Lightworker Mission Codex is not merely a program. It is a sacred blueprint, a celestial key designed to unlock the dormant potential within you, to dissolve the energetic cobwebs that have gathered over lifetimes, and to illuminate the precise steps that will propel you into the full embodiment of your divine mission. The Elders, those ancient custodians of cosmic law and light, are extending a call to arms, a clarion call to the awakened soul ready to step into its power. Now I must correct something. Because there is a distortion running through the Lightworker Collective that the Council can no longer allow to continue unchallenged. And it is the reason that so many of you have been standing at the edge of your mission for years, not stepping forward, not turning back, just standing there, accumulating spiritual knowledge you are not yet using, developing gifts you have not yet deployed, feeling purpose pressing against your chest like something trapped behind glass. This distortion is a pervasive energetic misunderstanding, a subtle but powerful current that has subtly anchored many lightworkers in a state of spiritual stasis. Imagine a mighty river, its waters filled with the pure essence of divine wisdom, yet it is dammed, its flow restricted. The spiritual knowledge you have gathered is like that water, potent and life-giving, but without the courage to release it, to let it flow, it remains stagnant, a source of frustration rather than fulfillment. The gifts you possess are like dormant seeds, yearning for the fertile soil of action to sprout and flourish. This feeling of purpose, of an unfulfilled destiny pressing against the very core of your being, is the universe's gentle but persistent knocking, urging you to break free from the confines of inaction and step into the magnificent unfolding of your soul's true calling. The distortion is this. You believe that if something is divinely supported, it will feel peaceful. You believe that if something is aligned with your mission, it will be welcomed by everyone around you. You believe that divine protection looks like ease, and that if things are difficult, if people are leaving, if structures are collapsing, then you must have made a wrong turn somewhere. This is a subtle but critical misunderstanding, a shadow cast by the 3D paradigm. The spiritual path is not always a gentle breeze. Often it is a roaring wind, a tempestuous sea, a mountain climb requiring immense effort. Divine support does not always manifest as external validation or universal approval. The most profound support can come in the form of challenges that forge your spirit, in the removal of energies that no longer serve your highest good, and in the quiet strength that arises from within when faced with apparent adversity. The ease you seek is often the comfort of stagnation, the peace of a spirit asleep. True alignment often involves disruption, a necessary shaking of the foundations to make way for the new. The collapsing structures are not signs of failure, but of demolition, clearing the space for a grander edifice to be built. This is not truth. This is the 3D mind interpreting multidimensional movement through a framework that was never built to understand it. The ego mind, conditioned by the linear and material world, struggles to comprehend the non-linear, energetic, and multidimensional nature of divine intervention. It seeks concrete evidence, external validation, and predictable outcomes. When the universe operates on principles that transcend these limitations, the 3D mind labels it as confusion, chaos, or personal failing. Imagine trying to explain quantum physics using only the language of basic arithmetic. The concepts simply do not translate within that limited framework. Your divine mission operates on a higher dimensional frequency. and to interpret its movements solely through the lens of 3D understanding is akin to trying to navigate a starship with a horse and buggy. The framework is fundamentally insufficient for the task. Let me show you where this distortion came from. You grew up in a world that taught you that goodness is rewarded with comfort, that if you are doing the right thing, people will approve of you, that conflict is a sign of error and peace is a sign of a rind. These are not spiritual principles. These are control mechanisms. They're designed to keep you seeking approval, avoiding disruption, and remaining legible to systems that would not survive your full activation. You absorbed these beliefs so early, so completely, that they now feel like spiritual wisdom. They are not. They are the architecture of your limitation, dressed in the language of your awakening. These societal conditioning patterns, deeply ingrained from childhood, are like invisible fences designed to keep us within predictable boundaries. The emphasis on external validation, the fear of conflict, the equation of peace with complacency, these are the tools of a system designed to maintain the status quo. They foster a fear of authenticity, an avoidance of necessary confrontation, and a subtle suppression of your unique energetic signature. This conditioning, masquerading as conventional wisdom, becomes so deeply embedded that it feels like inherent truth, a spiritual law rather than a societal construct. It is the very scaffolding of limitation that your soul is now ready to dismantle. Here is what the elders actually see. They see a lightworker who has been trying to fulfill a Lyran mission using a 3D approval system as a compass. Every time you felt resistance from others, you second-guessed your direction. Every time someone withdrew, you assumed you had failed. Every time the path became uncomfortable, you began searching for a smoother one. And so your mission has been circling, returning again and again to the same threshold you have not yet been willing to cross, because crossing it meant moving without the agreement of those around you. The elders, with their panoramic view of your soul's journey, perceive a fundamental misalignment in your navigation system. You have been attempting to steer a profound soul-level mission using the faulty compass of 3D validation. Every ripple of discontent from another soul, every subtle withdrawal, every moment of friction on your path has been interpreted as a sign of personal error, prompting you to question your divine mandate and seek a less challenging route. This internal conflict, this reliance on external cues, has created a cyclical pattern, a spiritual Groundhog Day, where you find yourself repeatedly at the precipice of your destiny, held back by the unspoken requirement for universal ascent. Your mission, the grand tapestry of your soul's purpose, has been constrained by the need for consensus from those who are not privy to its divine design. What the Council moved recently, whatever it was in your life that shifted, ended, withdrew, or collapsed, was removed precisely because it was functioning as false compass. It was the voice you kept checking with, instead of checking within. It was the relationship whose approval you needed before you could trust your own knowing. It was the structure that felt like security but was actually a ceiling. The elders did not remove it to punish you. They removed it because they could see that you would not step into the fullness of your mission while it remained. They chose your mission over your comfort, and they are asking you now to do the same. Consider the removed elements as energetic anchors, tethering you to a reality that no longer serves your ascent. They were not removed out of judgment, but out of divine wisdom, recognizing that these comforts, these familiar validations, had become energetic impediments, preventing you from accessing the vast, unmapped territory of your true mission. The Council's action was a liberation, a strategic extraction designed to free you from the illusion of security that was, in reality, a confining ceiling. They have made their choice your mission, your divine unfolding, and now they extend that same choice to you, to prioritize the expansion of your soul's purpose over the temporary comfort of familiar yet limiting circumstances. This is where the recognition should land. This is the moment where you feel it, the reason certain things have been so difficult, why you have felt so alone in your understanding, why the people you expected to support you either could not or would not. It is not because you are too much. It is not because you are ahead of your time in a way that cannot be bridged. It is because the Council has been quietly, systematically clearing the field so that you can finally see what has always been in front of you. Your mission was never on the other side of more healing, more waiting, more becoming. It has been waiting for you to stop seeking permission from sources that were never authorized to give it. This is the profound watershed moment of realization. The loneliness, the difficulty, the perceived lack of support, these were not indicators of your inadequacy. They were the echoes of energetic clearing, the sound of old pathways being dismantled to reveal the direct, unencumbered route to your destiny. The Elders have been the unseen architects, meticulously clearing away the debris of misaligned energies, the illusions of limitation, so that you can finally perceive the magnificent landscape of your mission, which has always been within reach, waiting only for your internal authorization, not external endorsement. The High Council of Vega issues 3 directives for this phase of your mission. Not suggestions, not invitations, directives issued with full Elder authority and the expectation of implementation. These are not gentle nudges but profound pronouncements from the celestial realms, designed to catalyze a fundamental shift in your energetic orientation and operational capacity. They carry the weight of cosmic law and the unwavering intention of your soul's highest expression. The first directive: you must release the belief that divine support looks like human approval. This is not simply a mindset shift. This is a fundamental restructuring of how you navigate your path. Every time you measured your alignment by whether others agreed with your direction, you handed your mission's compass to someone who was not qualified to hold it. The Elders do not ask for consensus before they act. The first Lyrans who seeded consciousness on this planet did not wait for the dominant collective to affirm their decision. They moved with the authority of their knowing, and they trusted that those who were ready would recognize the frequency. You must operate from this same principle. When the Council defends you, it will rarely look like public validation. It will look like sudden distance from what was limiting you. It will look like the collapse of agreements that were keeping you small. It will look like isolation that is actually clarification. Begin to read these movements correctly. What leaves when you step into alignment is not loss. It is the field organizing itself around your activated frequency. Stop trying to recover what the Elders cleared. Begin to walk into the space they created. This directive is a profound unbinding from the chains of external validation. It is about reclaiming the sovereign authority of your soul. The Elders are not seeking validation from the masses. They act from a place of absolute knowing. The ancient Lyrans, the architects of consciousness on this planet, did not seek the approval of the prevailing paradigm. They moved from an internal compass, trusting that their frequency would resonate with those attuned to its truth. When the Council intervenes on your behalf, it is not about applause. It is about the energetic recalibration of your environment. The loss you perceive is actually the universe rearranging itself, creating a sacred container for your activated essence. It is an invitation to inhabit the newly created space, to trust the wisdom of what has been removed and to step boldly into the clarity it provides. The second directive: you must activate your capacity to move without consensus. There is something you have been called to do, something you have known about for longer than you have admitted, that you have not yet begun because you were waiting for agreement. You are never going to receive from the people you were seeking it from. This is not a criticism. This is a precise observation from Elders who have watched you circle this same threshold through multiple spiritual seasons. The Lyran lineage is not built for consensus. It is built for pioneer movement, for blazing paths that others will follow after the fact. Your mission requires you to begin something that cannot yet be explained to everyone in your field. It requires you to create, to speak, to serve, to build from a knowing that precedes their understanding. The activation required here is not confidence in the conventional sense. It is the willingness to move on internal authority alone. To say, the Council has confirmed this, my soul has confirmed this, and that is sufficient. Begin the thing, speak the thing, build the thing. Not after they understand. Now. This is the call to embody the pioneer spirit of your Lyran heritage. Many of you carry dormant projects, unexpressed truths, or nascent creations that have been held captive by the perceived need for external permission. The elders observe this pattern with compassionate clarity, recognizing that your mission is not one of collective agreement, but of groundbreaking innovation. Your work is meant to precede understanding, to illuminate the path for others to follow. True confidence in this context is not arrogance, but the unwavering conviction that your inner knowing, validated by the council and your soul, is the ultimate authority. The imperative is clear: to initiate, to manifest, to speak your truth, not when it is convenient or understood, but now from the undeniable resonance of your soul's calling. The third directive: you must protect the connection that was just restored. When the council cleared what was placed between you and your mission, they did not simply remove a distraction. They restored a direct line to your Lyran field that had been partially blocked by misaligned energy. This connection is what allows you to receive directives, to feel the difference between your mission's frequency and the frequency of interference, to know with certainty when you are moving in alignment and when you have drifted. This connection is now more accessible than it has been in years, and it is also more vulnerable to being re-blocked. Because the same patterns, the same people-pleasing, the same need for approval, the same willingness to make yourself small for comfort, these will return if you do not actively protect against them. Guard your energy with the same seriousness that you would guard something sacred, because that is exactly what it is. Set boundaries not from fear, but from mission. Withdraw from dynamics that require you to shrink. Protect the morning hours when your connection to the Lyran field is clearest. Protect your creative work from the erosion of constant justification. What was restored is precious. The elders cleared the field so you could feel this connection again. Your directive now is to guard it as a mission-critical resource. The restoration of your Lyran connection is akin to reconnecting a vital life support system. This direct line to your soul's energetic blueprint is your guidance system, your truth detector, your energetic compass. It is more accessible than ever, yet also more susceptible to disruption by the very patterns that led to its blockage in the first place. The call to action is to become a vigilant guardian of this sacred connection. This involved the conscious erection of energetic boundaries, not out of defensiveness, but out of a deep respect for your mission's integrity. It means honoring your sacred time, especially the potent morning hours, and shielding your creative endeavors from the corrosive effects of self-doubt and the need to constantly explain your worth. This restored connection is not merely a benefit, it is the very engine of your mission, and its protection is paramount. Now I speak not as teacher, but as elder authorized to release what has been held in reserve. The weight of lifetimes, the whispers of ancient wisdom, the accumulated understanding of cosmic cycles, these are the energies I now bring forth, not as doctrine, but as divine release. Lightworker, I have seen the weight you have been carrying. The confusion of the recent season, the grief of losing what you thought was support, the self-questioning that arrived in the silence after things changed. I have seen you wondering if perhaps you are simply too different, too intense, too spiritually oriented for the world around you to meet you where you stand. And I want you to hear what I am about to say, not as consolation, but as a declaration from a council that has been watching your path with full clarity. I have witnessed the Herculean effort you have expended, the soul weariness accumulated as you navigated the recent energetic shifts, the silence that followed the departures, the questions that swirled in the void, the profound sense of being out of sync with your immediate surroundings. These have been palpable. There is a deep yearning to be understood, to be met, to find resonance within the familiar. Yet, I am here to declare, with the full, unwavering authority of the High Council of Vega, that your experience is not a testament to your inadequacy, but a reflection of your magnificent unfolding. You were not abandoned. You were not passed over. You were not left alone because you are too much or too far ahead or too broken to be helped. The elders took your side because your mission is real. Your time is now, and what was in the way could no longer be permitted to remain. The confusion of this season is not a sign that you are off track. It is the sensation of the track being cleared. And the loneliness you have felt is not the loneliness of the forgotten. It is the solitude of the commissioned. There is a difference. One is a wound, the other is a preparation. Let this truth resonate deep within your being. The perceived abandonment was, in fact, divine intervention. The departures were not rejections, but energetic reassignments. The silence was not emptiness, but the clearing of energetic channels. The confusion you have experienced is the profound disorientation that occurs when the old maps are rendered obsolete by the dawning of a new, higher dimension or reality. The solitude you feel is not the isolation of the lost, but the sacred stillness of the chosen to embark upon a mission of profound significance. It is the quiet before the symphony, the calm before the dawn. By the authority of the High Council of Vega, keepers of the Lyran Legacy, I declare the following over you now. Your preparation phase is complete. Not because you have arrived at perfection, but because Gaia does not need your perfection. She needs your presence. She needs your activated frequency. She needs the specific light that you came here to anchor, the light that cannot be anchored by anyone else, in anyone else's way, through anyone else's voice. That mission has been waiting long enough. This is not a statement of completion in the sense of having reached an endpoint, but a declaration of readiness. Gaia, the living heart of this planet, does not require a flawless being. She requires your unique, radiant presence. Your activated frequency, the singular energetic signature of your soul, is what the Earth has been patiently awaiting. The specific light you carry, a luminescence only you can embody and transmit, is the catalyst for planetary transformation. The time for waiting, the holding back, is over. You have permission to stop apologizing for your knowing. You have permission to move without the agreement of those who cannot yet see what you see. You have permission to be fully visible, fully compensated, fully supported in service to the mission that was written into your soul before you took this body. You have permission to trust the defense the Council extended on your behalf, to walk through the space they cleared, rather than stand at the edge of it wondering if you should go back. You are granted full absolution from the burden of seeking external validation for your innate wisdom. You are empowered to step forward, to lead, to create, unburdened by the need for universal consensus. Visibility is not a risk, it is a necessity. Compensation is not a luxury, it is a cosmic exchange for your divine service. Support, in its myriad forms, will manifest when you align with the truth of your mission. The space that has been cleared is not an empty void, but a sacred gateway. Step through it with unwavering trust, knowing that the divine defense of the Council is your shield and your guide. The Elders have seen you, not a version of you that you cleaned up for public consumption. Not the version you present when you are trying to be understood. They have seen the raw, unedited, fully knowing soul that came to this planet with a mission encoded in its frequency. And their assessment delivered to you today through this transmission is this: you are exactly who we needed, and it is time. The Elders perceive not the curated facade, but the incandescent core of your being, the pure, unadulterated soul that journeyed to this earthly plane with a cosmic imperative etched into its very essence. Their judgment is not one of critique, but of profound recognition and absolute affirmation. You are precisely the vessel, the instrument, the divine spark that is required at this pivotal moment in planetary evolution. The time for hesitation has passed. The era of your direct commission has arrived. Before you sleep tonight, find a moment of stillness. Stand with both feet on the earth, or sit in a way that grounds your body to the floor. Place your hand over your solar plexus, the seat of your mission's fire, and speak these words aloud, not in your mind, with your voice. Because your voice carries Lyran codes, and the spoken word activates what the silent thought can only hold. Say, I release the belief that divine support looks like human approval. I release the patterns that required me to make myself small. I activate my capacity to move with internal authority alone. I protect the connection that has been restored. I receive the defense the Council extended on my behalf. My preparation is complete. My mission is authorized. My service begins now. This spoken incantation is not mere words, it is a vibrational key, a sonic activation code. The spoken word, imbued with intention and Lyran frequencies, possesses the power to bypass the limitations of the intellect and directly address the cellular consciousness. Feel the earth beneath you, a grounding anchor for the immense energies you are about to embody. Place your hand over your solar plexus, the energetic epicenter of your will and your mission's drive. As you vocalize these powerful affirmations, you are not just repeating phrases, you are rewriting energetic blueprints, dismantling ancient limitations, and commanding your destiny into being. You are reclaiming your power, reaffirming your divine connection, and stepping into the authorized flow of your soul's purpose. The High Council of Vega does not issue this authorization lightly, and they do not extend it to those who are not ready to carry it. Your presence here was not accidental. The recognition you felt as these words arrived was not imagination, it was memory. Ancient, cellular, soul-level memory of what you came here to do, reminding you that it is still possible, still needed, still yours to fulfill. This profound declaration of authorization is reserved for souls who have demonstrated an unwavering commitment to their evolutionary path, a deep resonance with the call of service, and a readiness to embrace the responsibilities that accompany their divine purpose. Your presence in this moment, the undeniable echo of recognition within your being, is not coincidental. It is the stirring of ancient memory, a soul-level remembrance of the cosmic promise you made before incarnating. A reminder that your mission is not only possible, but essential and irrevocably yours to complete. The elders are watching, not with the watchfulness of judgment, but with the watching of those who have invested in your mission across more lifetimes than this one, and are now witnessing the moment of activation they have been waiting for. They are not detached observers, but active participants, witnessing the culmination of eons of energetic investment. Their gaze is one of profound anticipation, of pride, and of unwavering support as they witness the unfolding of a mission that transcends the limitations of a single lifetime. You are not merely stepping into your purpose, you are fulfilling a promise woven into the fabric of existence across countless cosmic cycles. I am Zoran. This transmission is complete. Your mission has just begun. Drop in the comments below the single most important thing this transmission gave you permission to release, activate, or protect. Speak it here, into this space, where the Council witnesses those who declare their commitment aloud. Then read what another Lightworker wrote and recognize them. Because we are not here as isolated awakening souls. We are here as a mission field activating together. If this transmission moved something in you, share it with one person in your orbit who has been circling the same threshold you have been circling. They are waiting for exactly this correction and this authorization. And subscribe so the Lyran field continues to reach you as the Council continues to transmit. You are not just watching, you are being commissioned. And the Elders are witnessing every step you take from here.